up, y'all? Let's get ready to go. Friday morning, expiration Friday. Market's moving around. Hint of irrational DD bands overnight. Gonna play a little caution day. We watch for MHP breaks to be very prominent on these expiration days. So market can move pretty quick. Market can go nowhere. All depends. We're gonna have to watch. Thanks for tuning in. Hit that like button. Let's get started in a little bit. Okay. What's up, everybody? All right, it's getting started here. Let's see what's going on. I'm gonna try to get everybody in here, make sure we got all the folks that signed up. It's crazy. Y'all have been so awesome and patient. That's what I love about this community. Best stream community on the planet. And you know, 2 weeks ago, or no, a week ago, we doubled in size. Today we're about to triple in size. It's incredible. We love you guys. Good morning. If you still need access to the Discord, send me a message. The email. There must be a Discord instance open somewhere. Oh, there it is. Okay. Slamming my breakfast real quick. Let's get our DD bands up front and center. Let me run this bot real quick. Was this day 17? Let me double check that these are right. 4095. Okay, that's good. Do a quickie morning calc on this. Remember the DD bands, when you convert them, they don't stay static on the conversion part. The oops, come on, go, let's go. All right. You have a new release coming out tomorrow. Guess what? Guess what? Save window layouts. Finally, we've been working on this for a while because we keep pushing it back for a lot of the merger stuff. So the schedule is you know, pretty set. So we have to create something. We push everything aside Good morning. What's up, Sean? Welcome. Welcome. I think I remember we talked to you on Twitter. I think I remember your name. You're in the Marine Corps. That was you I was talking about my grandpa, who also was in the Marine Corps. My family's military. Discord's like, yeah, okay, let me get you, hold up. A lot of my family's military. Okay, send me a message with your package you signed up and the email you signed up with. Yeah. Oh, you were? Oh, nice. I never enlisted, but just about the exception of my parents' level. So my dad, and his brother, sisters, my mom's sisters, like everybody above them were like military. Grandpas, great grandpas, etc. A lot of my cousins were as well. Myself and my parents were not, but they do come from a strong military background in our fam. These are the DD bands. I'm just translating them over to SPY. Really quick. Don't worry about, if you don't know what they are, they're going to be covered in the classes. So what I want you guys to do is commit to something after this session. Go to the Discord and you're going to come to the sessions, the training sessions. If you do not do the training sessions, you'll not get anything out of Rocket Scooter. There are people dropping like paragraphs long messages that are almost like, wow, this is not what I thought it was going to be. Oh my God, kind of thing. Do not sleep on the best part of our community is coming through those lessons. If you're going through lessons, and this is week 1 of the brand new 6-week program, we've kind of reshifted everything around to retrain everybody in a new way. If you like it, let the folks here that are new, let them know. You know, we gain like 40 or 50 members a day now. Like, we're literally going viral. It's crazy. We dedicate, like, I have to send an announcement to let you guys know I'm going to the bar for a drink, and I'll be back in an hour. That's how it is. So if you've been to the classes, let everybody know what to expect and tell them don't sleep on it. We'll teach you everything from this. Promise, promise. Okay, these ED bands are very important. This is rational, irrational. This is going to help me sit out. The market goes beyond them. Okay, let me sure I get everybody in here. You see, awesome. Every word he's saying, this training is gold. Some questions answered. You rock, man. Love you, Casey. Have fun. Jet. Okay, make sure you get everybody in here. Come to those training sessions. That's the best part about this, is that we will train you. It's a 6-week training program, and the extended trial is about that. We've canceled the free trial, and that's kind of what shocked a lot of people. We had, but I promise, I want you guys to do this. Our buddy Tracy Matt dropped a video, and we had like 500 people sign up for the free trial. It was insane. And then we canceled the free trial because I told him, I was like, oh, Matt, we're canceling the free trial. I forgot to tell you. Because he was like, they have like a free trial and stuff. And then he just dropped the video out of nowhere. He's like, yeah, they have a free trial. And I was like, oh, crap. Actually, we're moving it to the extended trial because we found out that 7 days is just not enough. We just covered all the irrational roles and partial liquidity maps in 1 week. But let me tell you, nobody here, if you've been through those classes, right, you're not going to forget. Is the way we train on it. So what I'm going to ask you, and so instead we replace it to a 3-month extended trial. And what it is when everybody go through the training program, just go through the training program. You will learn everything. I'm talking like if you want to learn anything from trading to risk management to whatever. Is my T button not working on my computer here? Okay, I'm trying to get all you guys roles really quick before we get started. If y'all remember the quick check, we start in 11 minutes. I want to thank our swim front and center. So the idea was, our package is normally $199 a month for the full trading platform, all the data feeds that come with it. In about a month, you'll be able to trade futures through Rocket Scooter. So that's kind of the next thing. I keep saying about a month. We've launched the project, but the merger and all the kind of quick shuffling we have to do to house all the new folks that are coming had just kind of delayed that project. But now we finally got back to doing our development projects. So we have a huge release coming out this weekend, which is amazing. There's like 16 or 17 new features, new scanner settings, custom scanner settings. You can save window layouts and a couple other cool features. There's a DD chart at the bottom right, so you can monitor DD in case it changes. Lots of neat stuff. And the futures is immediately next. We'll be able to trade through over 100 futures brokers, live streaming futures data if you have a futures account. And of course, that's going to open up doors with other groups and partnerships we have, especially with trader funding programs. If y'all are interested in things like that, if y'all come from Matt's group, Matt works with a awesome company, Top Step. We're going to work with another company as well, and similar type of thing. And I'll be helping out, especially getting people, if y'all are interested in learning how to train on how to beat those trader funding programs. We teach classes on how to maneuver through those things. So here we go. The DD lines are on the chart. We have a hint. We're going to do the really quick check. Okay. First of all, above triple B, you may not know what that is, but this is just something to take note of. This is what we call unusual market already. Pivots are going to overshoot anytime you're above this triple B. It's a long thing. Don't try to understand too much about it. You just know it's a high volume pivot. Literally, it's one of the classes. It's an unusual series, so forget about it because we haven't taught you about it yet. But let's do our quick morning check. Remember, I told you it takes like 3 seconds to do. Any catalysts today? Nope. Do we have any DD band breaks? Nope. We had a partial break, so we're yellow across the board and no VIX. So that's 2 of those rules. The third one is no. So remember, I told you it's a 10-second check. And I went through it fast just because those of you in the training have learned to go through it fast. Y'all see how quick that was? And y'all never knew that that's what I was doing this whole time. I checked 3 of the rules already and we're good. You get it? Alan gets it. Everyone gets it? Am I still working with Stock Talk Insiders? There's never working with them. I was just a friend and helping them get their community off the ground and just being an admin of their Discord. So I never really officially worked with them, but those guys are awesome. They're just buddies of them and helped them run their Discord and stuff for a little bit, but I just got too busy. Once Rocket Scooter stuff started getting really hot, we couldn't really commit any more time, pretty much anything else. But yeah, they're great. They're a great community. Y'all like the Stock Talk Insiders. Those guys are awesome. Love them. Anyway, it can get lower than $199. Well, here's something. I'm going to announce a present for somebody. It's $35. Do this. Hold on. My T button is broken. Oh, that's true. Rocket Scooter. We have a lot of T's in our name. You just need to make sure there's not a Cheeto crumb stuck underneath the key. Okay, go here. It's 3 months for $35 a month for our $199 package. However, if you complete the extended trial, everyone knows me. We've had times where we've done things like 50% off lifetime, forever. Earlier in the day, like we'd have really awesome deals years ago before we built the platform. Imagine there's people that got in the Rocket Scooter for life for $1,500 before there was a platform. It was like, hey, we're making one. Get in all you can. And people did, and they're reaping the benefits now for practically nothing. Like we have these, like a trader, the early bird gets the worm, so you're rewarded early. If you're getting on this extended trial, I'm going to hint at something. At the end of this, there's a present for each and every one of you if you make it to the end of the trial, and it's not going to be $199. So this is a once in a lifetime thing. The extended trial is not going to be here forever. That's not our plan. We want to get 500 to 1,000 people join this program, and then cut it off. And then everyone that's in it was going to get a very nice little gift at the end if you make it. You stick in. Professional traders don't use charts, only retail who loses. Yeah, we don't use charts here either. I don't use technical analysis. Technical analysis is completely garbage. So, professional traders use correlations and hedge their trades. Thank you for teaching us about professional traders, Blue Smurf. We didn't know that. 3-month deal is ending. Probably the goal was to get 1,000 people. So at this rate, 3 weeks, 4 weeks, maybe. It will depend. But the program is 6 weeks long, so I'll only use level 2, no charts. Well, here's what I'm going to do for you. I'm going to say, we appreciate you telling us how you trade. Teach a course or something, we'll take it. You guys ready to go? We open in 5 minutes. Okay. We're live in YouTube now. Oi. Try to get everybody really quick. Teacher. Light. View from TBM. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay, let me get with this really quick. Okay, we got what, 4 minutes left. I'm not gonna be able to get everybody in time. Oh no! The level 2, I just runs easy level 2. Okay. Okay. Try to get everybody. Okay, so we're looking pretty good at the start. Professional traders use correlations and hedge your trade. Correlation, that sounds like a big word. Don't use big words around here. They make me scared. Is there a way you can go at the 199? Kaneko, yes. If you finish the extended trial, I got a present for you. We might give you a coupon for a permanent discount for life. Everybody here will tell you, listen, when Matt says he's got a present for you, listen to him. Like I said, there was a time when I promised people, if you do this, I have a present for all of you. I dished out a half price lifetime forever for everybody, and we must have got hundreds of people use it. Literally sitting here 3-4 years later with Rocket Scooter for free forever for them. So what I say is, if you're in our inaugural group, we're making history with this. The first training program with the Rocket Scooter platform, you're in this first group of 1,000 people. Like I said, every day we're getting between 40 and 60 people sign up every day. So as people pile in day after day, you're catching up. This week's program just started. We have brand new videos this week. You have to watch them all and catch up. At the end of the 6-week program, all of you will likely get a nice little gift. Matt stands by his word, Charles said. And it's always going to be something. It's not going to be better than the deals from way back then, but it's going to be good. The earlier the bird, the fatter the worm. It's always going to be like that. What's up, little blue? Dykes in a trial for 1 month. You know if it's worth it. Thank you for the kind words, little blue. I'm assuming that was you in the Discord the other day. And refresh. How do we get VIX on RS charts? Jeff, we don't have VIX futures data yet. We don't have futures data. Not yet. We announced that a little bit ago. It's coming out sometime soon. Try and get everybody quickly though. Oof. Okay. Trying to get everybody in. Okay. If I haven't got you your rolls yet, just hang tight. I still have 10 messages to get to. I'm working. Love you guys. Okay, we're getting ready to go. Oh, let me get your pro roll. You're in. You're good. Let me get you here. Okay. Oof. Ran out of time. Let's go quick. Who's that boy? Blue Sky Trader. Let's get you real quick. It's the last one. We got 1 minute left. Let's see what like. Oh, where's my resilience? Let's get up here. Come on. Market is open. Okay. Okay, let's see what we got. Market is a taste of irrational in the morning. Remember, if you guys went through the courses so far, you know what we're doing. VIX is above triple B. We'll talk about that later, but we are cool on the VIX rule. We are rational at the open. We had a hint of irrational. Remember, we call this yellow light, nice and caution. Just check 3 rules right there. Let's investigate the open for hedge pressure breaks. Do we have another instance of rock cedar open? I do. I was wondering what was going on here. That was for my course yesterday. Okay. Where did my DD bands go? Let me, oh, you know what I need to do here? Let me just open up a fresh instance. 1 second. I have a different, okay, let's get ready to go. I need to get rid of this 7-day free trial text as well. Please log out and log in again. Oh, okay, hold on. Let me log out and log in again. I think I need to log all my instances out. There we go. Sorry, I don't want y'all to see my... Okay, so I'm just chilling right now. We're partially irrational. Our yellow line. Nobody hit the refresh button, by the way. We're still working on that one little thing right now. Yeah, so what happens is we just expanding so fast that there's a thing we're trying to fix really quick to where, and we're on it, we promise. So this is just something. right, let's go. There's a thing. There's a thing we do about the way that we're retrieving and drawing the data. So this is one of the things that they are looking at. So I'm going to run through. Looks like we're getting our data come through finally. And I'm going to just wait on this one for a little bit. Just wait. Just waiting on this one right here. Yeah. We are right on the edge of QQQ, irrational bands. All right, let me make sure I get them over here. I'm going to draw them really quick. So just looking at our server logs real quick. Our data provider timed out our data. So we're about to get, pretty soon everything, like it's stopped on the data pool. So we're going to get everything coming pretty soon. So they're looking at that. Sorry for the delays, folks. But that's okay, because like right on the edge of irrational, so this might actually just cue me into sitting out already. So I'm going to put these numbers here. These are the DD bands 300.34 right here. And then we are going to put the top one, which is 305.6. So with NASDAQ right on the cusp of being irrational again, I'm in no hurry to take this. So even so, being right on the edge of DD band, this is characteristically a sit out day for me. If we get that, so I'm going to kind of just wait on this one. On IWM, 1 second. Not yet. Hedge pressure breaks are here. So nothing's happened yet, but QQQ is right on the edge of irrational. So we're going to watch that really quick. If you can see, right here. This is the only saving grace that we have. We're checking up on our data pool. So what happened is we're getting an invalid response. So we're going to look at it right now. We're fixing some kind of thing where pre-market, essentially what's happening is in pre-market, we're overloading our data pool servers. For some reason, we have some kind of bug, as expansion has proven that we have it. Basically, what y'all are doing is just being loaded up in the platform or sending requests pre-market, and it's just overloading the server. So we're patching that in today. We're talking about that right now, and then everything's right. So essentially what happened was we stalled our data pool. Just in any minute right now, all these data is going to come in and go, but it's cool because we're irrational. We just sit out anyways, which is great. So welcome to the stream, everybody. Almost 200 people here. Cool. Hit that like button really quick. We're going to talk about what's going on in the market. Today is monthly expiration. Thank you for your patience. Let's talk about what's going on fundamentally, and we're going to talk about what's going on in liquidity maps as well. Right at the open, I look at financial juice to try to see what's going on in the daily. So European market wrap up. You know, everybody is still listening to hawkish responses and comments across the world. The market is back to being bearish. Hold on. So things are looking kind of okay. I'm saying across the board for staying the course, right? The market, we did put out a kind of a lesson on greater bear market a little bit yesterday. The market is coming in to be very systemically bearish on the data, at least at early January, as we were rounding off and the market was rallying. I put out a tweet, one of the first tweets I have in a while, talking about a greater bear market. I don't normally do that unless I'm really sure. So today, nothing really new on the news front. CPI came in oh wait, sorry, not CPI. PPI came in yesterday. Let's refresh this. Had a little bit of movement yesterday, right? We had a catalyst event, or an event turned into a catalyst that made the market irrational, and then it crashed at the end of the day. Hopefully nobody get caught off guard with that. You know, I had that sit out signal right out the door. I took a small little scalp and just kind of played it easy from there. Took the rest of the day off. Coming in yesterday, the jobless claims and the data came in, you know, getting higher prints on jolts, higher jobless claims initial, and higher continued jobless claims. It means jobs available and people are getting laid off. And people that are laid off can't get their jobs. So it's back into that wage discrepancy again. Jobs need to be filled, but nobody that's working is filling those jobs. So it's certain sectors are firing people, certain sectors can't hire people fast enough, and those sectors are still experiencing wage inflation. CPI is showing, from the consumer perspective, and PPI, they're showing that inflation has taken a secondary wave back up. Other than that, nothing else coming through. I've been waiting for that new commitment date traders report. It's been stalled. The CFTC has been stalling on that. There's some kind of thing going on, and they announced that they can't get that report coming through. So who knows what's going on? But that report's very crucial for my fundamental analysis. Market is right irrational-ish on the QQQ, like where we're trading right now. Market's now pushed to rational and Qs. Just kind of showing you the CD bands really quick right here. So this is even like a glorified sit out day anyways, which is great that even having a small data outage during a DD band break. So right now, nothing, right? We don't trade down here at the Rocket Scooter camp. So I'm just going to wait and act on that if things get better. So when you have irrational markets, just kind of sit out and wait for the market to stabilize. Any DD band break, especially on a day like this, nothing's going on. So there's no trades, no trade setups. I'm just kind of waiting and seeing. If we pop back in, I'll be willing to take a long setup, but right now we're working with our data providers just to see what's going on. So we apologize that our liquidity map calculations didn't come through. It looks like our data servers crashed out right at the start. So we're looking and investigating what's going on there, and we'll have a repair for that shortly. So thank you for your patience. Well, that's kind of cool though, because sit out day anyways keeps me from over leveraging and playing too hard when I shouldn't be. So. Yep. So irrational markets, there's really nothing to say. An illiquidity pocket right here. So it can find a little bit more velocity as it travels down. So in this particular setup, everything is just kind of sit out day, which is great because there's no risk on the table for me. No, we don't know what happened today. This is a problem we've never seen before, so we're investigating it right now. But either case, though, with the spike coming through, we got our irrational signal out the door, so there's really nothing to say about it. That's good. We can have the day just chill, take it easy. Market's turning around to likely become not irrational anymore. So we're going to take a look at this. Looks like our data, they're investigating what happened. So I'm looking to see what had happened. Our data provider, this isn't something that the platform, our data providers had an outage, and we're getting the message from this. It's very weird what happened. So who knows, but we're working on that now. Okay, so I'm going to refresh my platform real quick. And then, okay, good. Now things are looking pretty nice and tidy here. Looking at the SPY. Oops, let me put my SPY bands on here. Okay, so data's back. Excellent, excellent. The SPY, I'm going to do, what's it, 400 and 506. Anything. Okay, we are sitting at MHP, and we actually are. This is actually looking pretty decent for a bear short up. So let me put this front and center. We are irrational, so resilience might actually come in a little. Resilience might actually come in a little delayed, right? So normally resilience is a leading indicator when rational. We did have the irrational side. We're now back on the right side of MHP, and the fact that MHP resilience is really long and strong, which I kind of like. I might actually want to take a long here to at least go into the redistribution zone. If resilience is negative, this is resistance. So I do kind of like what I see. However, we are on the irrational side of things. Let's double check UVXY before I do make a trade. I want to get that reading coming through here. So as long as we get below, right, this is a hedge push break on UVXY, so this is a problem. We need to get this 5.25. This needs to be below this level. Oh, oops, Mike is muted. Okay, we are irrational, small play, very small play for me. I am liking how monthly hedge pressure resilience is strong and regular resilience is strong, and the market's starting to push. While there we are irrational, small play at all. My upper limit is likely to hedge pressure. I mean, to half gap, and that's what I'm looking for. So this isn't the best trade setup, of course, right? We are sitting on a very crucial spot, UVXY. So we're on like the edge of irrational, right? It's just right on the edge. This is a monthly hedge break, so this is not the best sign. I am watching this on another screen. So I'm gonna mark this 1 minute right here. About 21.71 price equivalent in futures. So making sure that UVXY stays below here, that's all I'm looking to see. We're trying to troubleshoot this, some of the stuff with our data providers, just seeing what they did. So the data providers themselves had an outage. I'm not really sure what caused it. We'll do our trading session at noon today. So right now I'm just kind of looking to see if there's anything. Market's kind of pulling back to like a rational side and it's looking somewhat okay. So I am looking to remember mode run resilience. When this is support, when this is positive and it's positive enough that I do want to trade that we go back inside the band. Just a trade right up to about 4.8 is what I'm gonna look for today. All right, just working. Sorry, I'm on phone calls trying to figure out what's going on with the data price. So things are good now. Things came in. So sorry about that. What happened on our end is not a rocket scare thing. Actually, our data providers are still a little finicky, and it looks like they had an outage today. It being monthly expiration is the only cause I have that apparently the data providers themselves are getting overloaded. So again, I took a small trade and I left at half gap. Right, resilience is positive, but we are still irrational. So I took that long trade from here to there. I closed out a little later than I thought, than I should have. I let it fall back a little bit, but I should have closed right there, but I wasn't at my computer. So streak's still going. We're still here. Thanks for being here, you guys. So sorry about the delay in that data today, but it usually is not. It's not normally. Usually it's like 2 or 3 minutes and then everything pops up. So we got everything through. DD being negative, right? Let's talk about that today. The CD ratio being, or sorry, less than half. So in reality, the market has flipped for the first time, I think, in a while, because it has been distinctively positive, to a bearish setup. So when you look at the index products, right, the SPY is going to want to prefer to be in a bear zone. We open in a bear zone, and as long as it's rational, you stay in a bear zone 96% of the time, if that's greater than half, if you remember from the training. So it's very, very, improbable that we leave this bear zone and keep moving. But the trade, this being positive enough for me to trade to half gap, and then I always assume the worst, right? Even though it's positive, even though I can continue to trade, because we did dip irrational for just a tiny little bit, I just trade it to that next pivot, which is, it being positive was enough to get me to the half gap. And even though it's positive now, it means that half gap likely could be support when rational. Still with the yellow light, as we call it, or the caution, I'm not really too eager to jump in and trade this on a breakout. Any bull break, though, hedge pressure to the upside, I usually like to chase maybe to the upper DD band. But this being less than half, when rational, we touch the lower band before the upper band, and that rule also applies pre-market. And I think the videos, I left that out on accident. But in pre-market, if you do touch the band one time, it does eliminate that rule. And I'm going to make sure let me take a screenshot of that. But so when you touch them, anytime you touch the band, that rule doesn't apply in the trading session. So small little trade, I guess winning streak continues. So that's good. I'm lucky me, right? 1 second. Oops. Wrong button. I should put that with the lessons. Ooh, make sure I put this in here. Can I not add a screenshot? When greater than 0.5. So really, it's just a tiny little scalp. There's nothing else that I can really predict from here, so I'm not going to try to do it. If I get any irrational scalp, I get in, get out. I don't ever trade. I take one trade. I call it a day. So that was a good setup. Right. I'll clear everybody in today's session. Right now, I'm working to get everybody into the Discord. I've got so many messages right now. I'm trying to get through them all. Awesome job. So trade today, right at the bottom of the irrational band, we are hitting this monthly hedge pressure, and we dove through and traded. We dove through and traded right here. I think I got long right here. This was pushing positive, even though in an irrational market, I take things with a grain of salt, but I do know my limit is 1 strike on a stop. And so 404, I would have got out if I would have lost. I put in a small order 5 instead of, 15, because again, irrational caution yellow, I get in a small position, and BRSU has that desire to trade from here towards here if rational. Of course, if irrational, I know it's a choppy mess to go up. So what I do is I assume that this is not necessarily leading the market. I assume that these pivots aren't going to be sharp, and I assume that it's not going to be super bullish today in general, just because the positional risk is all bearish, right? We're down less than half. So in general, the BRSU, when I pull up the liquidity map, when rational, I pivot really strong, really heavy from one side to the other, from here to there. But knowing that in an irrational market, I don't, or even an irrational caution, I don't take long and strong trades from here to here. I know my limits. So instead, I trade to my next pivot, which resilience started pushing really nice and strong. 10, 20, 30% is really strong. It wasn't hugging zero anymore. It's pushing higher highs, and it's been moving. So I did have confidence that we'd at least run a half gap to test. But being irrational, I bailed on the trade, right? So, or being irrational caution, I bailed on the trade, which is great. So resilience leads the market when rational. It's not leading the market when irrational or irrational hint, right? Or caution, the yellow. So this is pretty textbook. As far as trading irrational, we teach you folks, if you haven't been trading 1 to 3 months, that you do take it easy and commit to 3 months of just sitting out even on yellows, right? If a yellow means you, it's a caution, you like a green light, red light, yellow light thing. On this side of DD band, it's red light. Up here, it's green light. And then if you break through and come back in, it's caution for the rest of the day. So caution just indicates whatever trading you're doing. If you committed to like our program of learning to sit out, it's to train you on how to be comfortable with missing out and not over trading. If you do take a trade like I did, you have to get that first wave, get in, get out, and call it a day and not over trade, right? I trade whatever long and strong to the first resistance I can find. Resilience pushing really nice and strong. Just was a quick little burp to half gap. And of course, if the resilience positive, you expect half gap to support when rational. But of course, it is not necessarily leading the market, and it's not going to be a nice long and strong push with that irrational caution. So I get that first wave, and it could probably chop all day here and then finally make a push. But I don't take that bet usually unless things stabilize and look better. So let's pull up our UVXY just to make sure that is cautiously below hedge pressure. So remember, we are nice and clean. There's no UVXY call wall rule. So even so, right, UVXY pushing above here is irrational. So we're nice and clean right here on VIX. If we touch this band, it's irrational. So there's a nice steady band here, and that's the last rule we talked about yesterday. Analyze the cues for a moment. When I watch both of them at the same time, BRSU does end near hedge pressure by itself, which I was watching cues on another screen. And so as this is pushing higher, I did close my S&P trade right here, just because I know the limit is that BRSU goes to the top. And with DD being less than half, it's not necessarily super bullish, right? So it's hitting that kind of pressure wave coming down from NASDAQ. So nice, clean, easy trade. Half gap tap on the S&P. Yeah, watching this is a limit on. So as we got right to half gap, there's the pivot, and of course QQQ has no additional pressure through here, and that's a good way to just end the day and call it a day. It's probably going to trade down and trade lower, but who knows, who cares? Call it a day. Streak still continues. Haven't lost a day yet. Love it. Come to Rocket Scooter, you guys. We're going to call it. We're going to do a little bit of a break, and in about an hour and 15 minutes, we're going to come back and do ourselves a little session. Y'all are going to love it. Trust me. Put your faith and trust in the program. We're going to train you. There's a reason people are just flooding in here. The word is out. This training program is like nothing you've ever been through. I promise. It's going to be awesome. You can catch up this week. The extended trial is $35 for a $199 package for 3 months. And there's a prize at the end if you make it. So a really good price, as a matter of fact. You might have to do it with your membership. So stick around and check it out. You can catch up on all the videos this weekend. The free trial is over. We're not doing free trial anymore. It's 3 months extended, but we want you to go through the program. You will love it. You'll learn so much there, even this first week. Check it out for a month. If you don't like it, cancel anytime, but we want you to come check it out. Go to our Discord for more information or click the link in the chat below. And I'll put it up here really quick. And we'd love to have you. See you in about an hour.